Let us now shift our attention to the Horn of Africa, where excitement is running high over Donald Trump's return to the White House next week. In Somalia's breakaway region, Somaliland, many people are reportedly convinced that the United States, under the incoming presidency of Donald Trump, is poised to become the world's first country to recognize the self-declared republic. Reports suggest that many Somalilanders have called Trump their saviour and are urging him to recognize Somaliland, which broke away from Somalia more than 3 decades ago. On social media platform X, some users have asked the incoming president-elect to reorganize Somalia and restore peace in the region, while others have called his return an opportunity to sway the international community in Somaliland's favor. Now, Somaliland had declared unilateral independence from Somalia in 1991. Strategically located along the Gulf of Aden, the territory has maintained relative stability and self-governance over the years. But the international community has not yet recognized the self-governing state. Somalia still considers the region as a part of its territory. Last year, landlocked Ethiopia struck a deal with Somaliland that irked Somalia. As per the deal, Ethiopia had agreed to a possible recognition of Somaliland's independence in exchange for a stretch of coastline for its naval base and commercial port. However, later that year, Ethiopia struck a peace deal with Somalia in Turkey, in which the landlocked country agreed to arrangements that would ensure access to the sea under Somalia's sovereign authority. Since then, Somaliland, which has said the deal with Ethiopia is still intact, has been looking to other countries to get international recognition. In December, reports suggested that Somaliland had planned to grant the United States a strategic base along the Red Sea coastline in a bid to persuade the incoming Trump administration to recognize the breakaway Somali territory. Currently, the U.S. has an air base at Baal Doggle in northwest of Somalia's capital, Mogadishu, through which they have been conducting regular airstrikes against Islamist insurgents in Somalia. Additionally, the U.S. has also got a base in Djibouti, which is just north of Somaliland. A base on Somaliland's coastline would serve as a critical asset for the United States in countering Houthi threats to Western and Israeli vessels that are traversing through the Red Sea. It will also serve as a counter to growing Chinese presence in the region. And so, in recent months, some politicians from Trump's Republican Party have pushed for recognizing Somaliland. Last month, Congressman Scott Perry introduced a bill proposing formal U.S. recognition for Somaliland. Even during the first Trump administration, several officials working on Africa advocated for recognizing Somaliland, while also appreciated Somaliland's relation with Taiwan, another unrecognized self-governing territory in East Asia. Trump's decision to withdraw the U.S. forces from Somalia in 2020 was also interpreted by Somalilanders as a pivot toward a new Somalia doctrine in Washington. So, with Trump returning to the White House on Monday and Republicans getting back control of the House and the Senate, is Somaliland on the cusp of being internationally recognized? We will continue to get the updates on this right here on Firstpost.
From breaking news to the day's biggest controversies, shedding light on the world's top headlines, detailed analysis on the stories that matter the most to you. Catch it all on Spotlight at 6 p.m. India time and 12:30 GMT, only on Firstpost.